Hey everybody, sorry about that. Listen, guys, I am not going to be on with you guys too long. I'm only going to be here for about 30 minutes because I am still working, but I wanted to come back because I've been having computer problems, not computer problem, internet problem because I was in and out of the boondocks and I needed to get on here. So hopefully I can get through this as quickly as possible to explain some things. I know there were some people who have some questions for me. Let me give you this in a nutshell. Something really small, short, sweet, and to the point. Number one, Judge Donnelly put an order in today, an order asking for both sides, the government and the defendant, to supplement, and that is regarding the law, the two laws, the California law and the New York law, the health department, that law with the herpes and well, it's more of outdated law. Okay. Now here's the questions that she had that she wants to it answers. Number one was um, why wasn't this mentioned during the trial? That's what she said. And number two, um, was there was it waived by Mr. Kelly? Okay. As you guys could remember, Tom Perinella tried to bring that in. She said something about the New York one being a 1941 um, uh, communicable disease, which they emphasized it was more of syphilis and not herpes. He mentioned that. But there was no mention of the California law as well. Now, as you can recall, the government, objected to it, and then Judge Donnelly went follow suit and shut it down. So now she's coming back trying to ask questions of something that she already should have known. Okay. Now let me explain a little bit of something that's going on. There's a lot of scrutiny going on with the judges, right? All the judges, they're being looked at. Some stuff that has been going on. Some judges had not recruited themselves from cases that they shouldn't have been on and things like that. So there's everything going from checking everything with a fine teeth comb. And what she's doing is checking herself, doing her checks and balances on Robert's case because there was a lot of errors. Okay, number one, the the lawyers that let me just explain something. Tom did bring the part up about the herpes, I'm not the herpes, but the syphilis and the law being a 1941 law, right? But what he did not articulate it in a manner that Bonjean has articulated, which when the argument came back from the government's argument was more, I guess, more powerful and more convincing to the judge, because I think most judges rely on what the attorneys bring about, which I think is dumb that they rely on it, because I think they need to know, because that's why you're a judge. You're supposed to be able to know what the law is and make a decision based on that, instead of you relying on someone who really is there trying to um, win or present a case. How are you going to be able to judge on something you don't know what the law is? Which is sad, because I even saw her at one point when they were talking about the statute of limitation in Illinois. She was trying to figure it out, and then they had to make up something along the way and to make a decision. So um, not good, not good, Judge Donnelly, not good. And the only reason why she's going backwards and checking everything now is because her stuff is being scrutinized. Everything's going to be scrutinized, and most judges do not. Well, all judges do not want any of their things overturned. So what she's trying to do now is trying to see if she made any mistakes during that time. Okay. Now here's why I said what I said. Here's the two scenarios right here. If it turns out that it was brought up during trial and the judge ruled against it, that's a problem for the judge. If it turns out, or the problem for the government, if it turns out that R. Kelly's team did not bring it up, talk about it, that makes it ineffective counsel. So either way, it's a reason for Robert to get an acquittal. Okay? That's why I said Robert is going to be acquitted. The other thing too, Bonjean just recently requested an extension for her to submit the report because she's supposed to submit it by I think the 24th of May. And she's requesting it, but the government is objecting to her, and they want to keep the date because she even asked for the date for the sentencing to move ahead, and I mean to be moved at least a couple of days or a week to get it, get the report in. She said the expert would have the report completed and be given by the 9th of June. Here's the problem. When the experts started to do the evaluation of Mr. Kelly, MDC did not expedite the time for them to be able to come in to evaluate Mr. Kelly. But the first time they were able to do it was on the 13th, which was last week, Thursday. No, Friday, because Saturday was the 14th. That's Dallas' birthday. Last week, Friday, was the first time the expert was able to go in to see Mr. Kelly to have, a conversation to evaluate him. Okay. And so in order for them to do the report, they have to meet with him a few times, not just one time. So the next date for them to meet with them is next week on the 24th. And then there's no way they're going to be able to have the report ready by the 25th. So she's asking for the judge to, one, give her an extension time for her to get the report in by June 9th. And two, for the other stuff to be pushed out, the sentencing date to be pushed out. Here's what's really crazy. Donnelly allowed our line date to be extended. No problem. There was no objection from the government. But Mr. Kelly, they have a problem with allowing him to push his date out for his sentencing. This is like so unfair, but God is on the throne. He sits high and look low. He is the great ultimate equalizer, as well the greatest judge of all. So as I always say, be very, very careful of how you do things, because the same measure that you put out for someone else, you shall repeat back. You get what I'm saying? You shall receive that back. Okay. The other thing I want to point out, the judge asked for that report to be submitted by the 24th, right? As you guys know, Jennifer is in California, and she is working on Mr. Cosby's case. And the case trial starts on the 24th. So why would the judge do that the same day that her trial starts? Seems like some unfair tactic that the judge is doing. And this is my opinion. So if anybody have an issue with it, oh well. But praise be to God that Jennifer's counterpart has submitted a request to be in appearance, which is Ashley Cohen. Um, from my personal knowledge of Ashley, she is excellent. As you guys remember, and I told you guys, I had reached out to a couple of Bonjean's people who gave her high rating because of her work in working her work in their case. And everybody had their panty in a wad saying, oh, leave the lawyer alone and all that. I never contacted a lawyer. I contacted an individual who gave his it's just like if you want to know about somebody, you go look at the recommendation, you look at the report, the rating, right? If you're buying something, if you want to know about something, you go and look at the rating and you see what people say about it, right? That's what you do. Okay. And since everybody was up in the, acting crazy, and when Jennifer first got on, I contact a person who gave their rating on her, and to see, what he thought. Why did he give her such a high rating? Uh, um, that's okay. Shay, girl. They're gonna, no matter what I say, they're gonna use it against me. No matter what I say, they're gonna use it against me. Period. Okay. But and I got something to say on that too. But and he when I tell you, he praised Ashley because Ashley really worked hard on his case, and he said that the people in Jennifer's office, all of them are good. All of them. They all have this niche, and they work so hard for you in your case. So he has experience with Ashley. This is back about 5 months ago. He had told me about Ashley. And when I saw her name on it today, I was like, oh yes, Ashley's coming on board. So I just feel that the stuff that's they're doing, they're still trying to do some devious tactics, but God is still in charge. God is the ruler of everything. And I am going to stick on that. And I believe it. I believe it. Regardless of what. Um, Robert is coming out. He will be vindicated. And I believe, and because I'm not praying in vain. I'm not praying in a mist at all. This is something that God directed me on doing, and every time we have set aside some time to pray, set aside some, putting our plates down and things like that. God has moved every single time, and so it's no different now. And I believe, and I know for a fact, and I know those people, naysayers and all that. And I'm going to delete all the naysayers comments in my chat because I don't want negativity. I don't want it. I'm not having it. And mods, anybody coming in here talking crap, delete, block. And that because I'm not accepting any kind of negativity at all. I'm not. I don't receive it because I'm not going to sit here and pray and ask God about something and then doubt Him. There's no way I'm going to doubt God. All right. So that's basically it. I think, is there any question anybody has? Any question? She didn't care at the time. That tells people a lot. She didn't care at that time. Tells people a lot. Yeah, Chandra. I agree. I agree. But you know what? God's got this. That's all I got to say. God's got this. That's all I have to say about all of this. I'm not going to sit there and try to worry about what Judge Donnelly do, because Judge Donnelly has got to answer to God, the same God that we have to answer to. She has to answer to him. So whether she believes it or not, she's going to answer to him. Anybody have any questions? Did y'all understand what I said about the law, the law and what happened at trial? As I could recall, um, it was the New York part was mentioned and it was shut down. And I can go over that what Tom said at the time in that. Yes, she don't want any scrutiny, and that's what's going to happen. Her stuff is going to be looked over because it's going to the appellate court. It's going, regardless of what, it's going there. Lord, Jesus is Lord over even if you don't acknowledge him. Yep, he is. He's Lord over all. And I'm not going to sit here and act like you guys that it was a coincidence how things are being answered during the time when we're praying. Um, I'm going to read something from one of our prayer person that who's been praying along with us. Um, it said, Sylvia, as I continue on this prayer change request, I have come to realize that all this praying, worshiping, praising, and crying out on Robert's behalf is bringing about a change in my life. Speaking on me personally, I move and think differently and given more time to God than I was before. I feel, hold on a second. I feel this is another way God is using Robert to bring us closer to Him. Because if anyone that didn't have a close relationship with God before should have developed one by now. And the ones who had that already should even have a closer one. I thank God for bringing you in my life. It's not a coincidence, but it must be my season, and I am following in obedience. Thank you. This is all what it's all about, our relationship with God. Some of you guys probably have never taken the time out as being consistent that you guys are being. So I'm telling you guys, don't stop. Don't stop because you see some light at the end of the tunnel. Don't stop because you made a commitment. And that commitment was on to the 25th, right? That commitment. And y'all, I didn't even know the 25th was a date that the the judge had given them to submit that paperwork. And that's the date for us to stop. See how everything is lining up? It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence at all. So as I told you guys, I gotta go out. I gotta go make that money. So if anybody don't have any questions, I'm about to leave, get off this live, and go take care of my life over here. Anybody have any questions? Any questions? I see 85 of you guys in here. Any questions? I just turned my app on, so if I get an order, I'll be ready to go. Because the judge is playing both sides, she keeps her behind out of hot water. Well, we shall see what happens. I'm going to believe the report of the God. Ashley Cohen worked on Bill Cosby case when his case got overturned with Jennifer. Okay, Teresa, thank you for that information. God is in control. I will not worry. Thank you, T girl. Me neither. I'm not worrying. I'm not worried about anything. Because let me tell you something. These past few days of us praying and us, it's like I know that I know that I know that I know. That type of feeling, that type of knowing. I could see that Jennifer would only have the best working for her. Exactly. So I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fretting about anything. I'm not fretting about anything. Hey, people, those are y'all still doing a donation for because I there's some slackers because we have 700. I'll tell you exactly how much we have. $715. You know, by the time we usually have the money ready to go, let's not slack now. Get a little happy and then y'all start slacking. Let's get it going. Hold on a second. Jennifer is not worried. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. Hold on. Okay. People was talking crap about me talking to a person, a client that was his, but you guys are harassing the woman. Why are y'all bothering her? And I know it's not everybody, but why are they bothering her? I saw her tweet the other yesterday. Was it yesterday? It's okay, Bree. Don't cry, Bree. Um, you didn't get a notification? No, I was just explaining to the. Okay, got it, got it, Miss. Do I say your real name or should I just say Miss D? Miss D. Putty cat, putty cat, putty cat. I saw a putty cat. I got it. I got your donation. Um, yes, I am asking for donation. Yes, I am. And yes, I got the nerve to do it. Yes, I do. You got an issue with it? That's your problem. That's your issue, not mine. You see, I just got an order. See, I just got an order. All right, guys, I'm about to go. Since you guys don't have any question, I'm about to hit the road. Gotta get back out there and do my little uh, food delivery that pays the bill. So if you're not asking for donation, but always appreciate. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am asking for donation perspective. That was before I wasn't asking. I'm asking now for donation for Robert's for Bonjean. Yes, I am asking. I am proudly asking. Yes, I am. Before I wasn't. I'm bold now, y'all. I've been on my knees. I'm bold. And if you don't want to give it, oh well. And if you want to talk about it, don't hate, because we will get that $1,000 this week. We will get it, because I know we will. I call it into existence. That thousand is going to be right in my. Oh no, no, it's not for myself. You're right. It's not for myself. But don't say I'm not asking. I am asking. Not asking for myself, but I'm asking for the attorney. I ain't begging. I'm just asking. You say you love Robert, put your money where your mouth is. And people are like, I got. That's your text. What text you got? Hold on. Hello. Thank you. Next level. Next level. Okay, let's see what's the number look like. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I gotta go because I gotta order. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Looky. We got $842, y'all. Look at that quick. Oh, look at y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Looky. Look how quick y'all got that in there. So we got 842. How much do you need now? It's 100 and something we need. Hold on. Thank you, Felicia, for the hold on. I gotta go. Oh, 158. Thank you. I'm sitting here trying to add up. I'm sitting here trying to add it up. Okay, hold on a second. I'm sitting here trying to add up the money. Hold on, I see something. Hold on. All right, thank you, Miss Lady who just sold. Miss Lady who just sold, thank you. Can't give her name out. Thank you. She know who she is. We're at 862. 862. Let me go see. Hold on. 882. 882. Y'all hear them thing going boom, boom. 882. How much is that now? I like this. Come on, to somebody, oh, to the lady on the red. 882, guys. 882. Tomorrow is the day that we're gonna go out and do it. I know some people probably won't get it until tomorrow. Yeah, continue to pray. Continue. Now let me go ahead and do what I can do. Hold on. Gotta put some more money in some more money. See, I've been being blessed lately with my orders and stuff, y'all. Let me tell you, I had an order that was $60 today. I ended up getting 57 because they canceled something on it. But imagine $60 order and then a $48 order. Girl, guys, so I've been killing it. So next week I'm gonna add a little extra something. Let's see what I got to get. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go do this order. Okay, you have. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put me down for another 60. Put me down for another 60. Okay, someone just did a 18. 18. 18 just went in and put me down for my 60. How much is that? Hold on. I'll tell you how much it's on the app. Hold on. Okay. We got 960. 960. How you? Oh, you good, Perspective. You 960 we got. Perspective be getting that number in. She good. We'll have it. We'll have it by the day. No worries. Thank you guys. We'll have it tomorrow morning. We'll have that. Trust me. We're gonna have it. Trust me. We'll have it. We got it, y'all. We will have it. Tomorrow we'll be doing our live for that $1,000. Yes, last week y'all did me good. But all right. Peace out, y'all. Gotta go. Gotta go pick up my order. Have a good day. Bye. Hold up. I told you we were gonna get it. Shout out to Vivian. We got it, y'all. We got it. Thanks, Viv. We got it. Peace out, people. We got the 1,000. Shout out to my girl Vivian. She did it again. All right. Bye, guys.